Yeah, it goes everybody, because they will continue over the game called Danganronpa Blowback. Where were we? Trial? Are we? Yeah. Equip skills first. Unequip the stuff during daily life. Let's equip the things that we need. Number of tries remaining to complete the flash anagram. Class rate increased by 2. Cool. Let's see what else. Class trial, logic dive, speed can be adjusted during the minigame. Yeah. Man, I don't. Cursor moves faster. Yeah. Logic dive, you can bypass obstacles. Yes. Remove cursor shake. Yeah. What else? Number of times that gives can be cut. Rebellious showdown decreased by 1. You can now chuck to Annabelle. I don't know what that does. Class trial, panic action inflicts additional damage to shield. I'm good at that, kinda. So yeah. Well equipped. Let's begin the class trial. Trial in session. First, let's start with a brief explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, after discussing who the culprit is, the result is decided by your vote. If you point out the correct answer, only the blackened is punished. In this case, you point out the wrong person as blackened. Everyone else except the blackened will be punished, and the blackened who deceived everyone else can proudly graduate from the school. Now, this is already your second trial, right? Stay alert to get started. If you tell us to start. I don't know where to start. Everyone is in a depressed mood. It's only natural, everybody must be quite shocked by this incident. But that doesn't mean we can't keep being in silence. In order to uncover the truth, we have to start somehow. What do we need to figure out first in order to solve the case? I have to go through the basics of the case too. Then the first thing we must figure out is victim's condition, probably? Really? Cool. Why don't we talk about the victim's condition first? The condition of the victim? Yeah, victim's condition. I think it's better to start things out that can be clearly understood first. It would be better than trying to sort out uncertain clues by force. My stance is also in favor. No matter how trivial the information may be, if we put it together and talk among ourselves, we might be able to discover even the smallest clues. Right, then as Kazuki said, let's start with the part about the victim's condition. Would you like your explanation about non-stop debates? Sure. What are the controls again? Begin your classmates discussing the class trial. Score will be produced. Be skillful. Yeah. What are the controls? Show me the fucking controls. To change the shift and Z. Okay. So who was the victim this time? Dude, read the Monokuma file. It was Kana. She died because of excessive bleeding, right? Accurate description: excessive bleeding due to rupture of important blood vessels by stab wounds, shock caused by the pain, that's about it. Victim's condition is sorted out. Then what was the weapon? Is it a knife sharp enough? Yeah. If that's the case, then that's pretty creepy. The condition of the body was tragic. Couldn't even see it with my eyes. This is it. It's not something even my mind can handle. It looks like Kana's life. She don't know the weapon itself, but someone's account made it clear what it could be. Can I, how do I skip this? No, there is no option to fucking skip the words here. The statements. Shock caused by pain, the victim's conditions are so sorted out. Isn't a sharp knife enough? Is a knife. I could send. Quickness 70, mistakes -0. What? Why 70? I did not make a mistake. Should be 100. I'm reading the whole statement. You're like, I'm gonna deduct you points. Shouldn't it be 100? That's bullshit. I couldn't figure out the exact type of weapon, but I think it might be a knife or a type of blade too. Mr. Watanabe, isn't that just speculation? No, Kazuki is right. Mike can vouch for him. Do you have any evidence? I looked at the wounds during the autopsy. The wounds from kinda were thin. Most of them were stab wounds. So what's the conclusion then? If you add the length of the stab wounds being extremely short, maybe a small kitchen knife is the most likely one that she was stabbed with. A kitchen knife. Yeah, why do people repeat this thing every time? Yeah, to be more specific, the size of the wound matches one. So it's a kitchen knife for sure then. Yup. Wait, did you find out about something else? Did you find out the identity of the culprit? That's unreasonable to ask now. Still, if the weapon really is a kitchen knife, there should be a person who is responsible for these objects. There was someone responsible? The person who was responsible, who are you talking about? Isn't that right, class president? Wait, why Misako? Wait, why was that Misako's responsibility? Assuming the little researcher is right, the weapon you used in this case is a knife or a blade of a similar size. So that sounds like the dangerous objects that were in the diner, and in our group, the class president is the only one who knows everything about where are those things. Wait, you're the one in the diner too, when we were guarding the black coins. The incident might have been prevented if Miss Rokuhana had taken good care of them. Is that what you want to say? But she's trying her best to wake up every goddamn day. What the fuck do you want from her? Actually, she took care of all of the dangerous items in each room. Can't say she's not responsible at all. I do believe it's a bit far-fetched. Hold that thought for now. And why are you keeping your mouth shut anyway? Answer me. My management was poor. It's definitely my responsibility. I'll admit that. And? But let me be clear, in this case alone, there was not a single laxity in my management such as a whole. I can swear that much. You sound pretty confident. I checked myself. From the time I woke up this morning until the time of the investigation earlier, I looked through all the rooms on the first and second floors. So of course I didn't forget to check for the dangerous items. I looked most carefully at the diner for the cutlery, and as a result, there were no kitchen knives that disappeared from that place. Isn't there the possibility that they put it back after using it? None, because it's too much time. Surely it would have been noticed in the data we received earlier. The data we received earlier, that must be... I don't know. Cool. You mean the Monokuma file, right? Yeah, unlike the last incident, this time the file states the time properly. So that's why. The time the incident took place was between 3 to 4 a.m. In other words, it was at night time. Well, it's technically morning. It was a time the diner wasn't open yet. Yes, that's a more accurate description. Oh, that's right. At that time, the door to the diner is locked. Then would it be unreasonable to go into the diner and come out with the kitchen knife during those hours? The day before the incident, it could have been brought before the door to the diner closer. That's not possible. Even just before nighttime, I always check it thoroughly. Not thoroughly. It is impossible to obtain a weapon in the diner after it was locked yesterday and reopened this morning. According to Misako's words, the confirmation was made properly the day before the incident. That means the door to the diner was locked tight at nighttime, so they couldn't get weapons like the kitchen knives. If that's the case, then it's unreasonable to say this was her own mistake. Apart from management responsibilities, what about the access to the entrance of the diner? What, do you have something to complain now? It's just an opinion. This has nothing to do with you, so stay down. First, let's go back to the original basis. This is an extension of the information we just obtained. Make your point. What are you trying to say? Before that, there is a problem you have failed to address. What's the problem? The whereabouts of the black coins. And as for the argument I wanted to say, the whereabouts of the coins must be revealed before we can proceed with this debate. The black coins' whereabouts? Even if Shoto doesn't mention it, this is definitely a matter that needs to be discussed. And I also have something to tell everyone. I hope we don't get in a strange misunderstanding. Make your argument. Alright. Say, did anyone manage to find the coins this morning? My apologies, I couldn't find any. Same for me, I found none. If the person who stole the coin was the culprit, wouldn't they already use such coin? Oh true, then has nobody seen the coins? Rather than seeing, wouldn't it already disappeared since it's been used? 3 coins in total missing. Then, you mean the culprit must have 3 weapons? No. Wake up, Kazuki Watanabe. Now's not the time to worry about misunderstandings. The black coin's whereabouts. I have to tell them now. Did anyone find it? Couldn't find any. Same for me. I found none. The person would they already use such coin? There's nobody seen. Well, I did see them. I was the one who saw them. In Kana's locker room. Why 70? I don't get it. It's because I don't have such skill that makes it 30 so that it can total to 100? Bullshit. That's what I say. I have them here. You had them. Kazuki, it was you? No, I didn't steal them. I found them. You may be lying that you found them after you stole them to get rid of the charges, Mr. Watanabe. If I didn't want to be found out, I would have said anything in the first place. Anyways, Kazuki has a good eye. Where did you find these? I haven't been able to find them when I looked around this morning. I found them earlier investigating the women's locker room, inside Kana's locker. What? In Kana's locker? Are you sure? Then she was the culprit who stole the coins? You idiot, that can't be. Why would she steal them? Besides, Kana is... Is that so? Then there's no reason she would steal them? Of course, I personally understand that Miss Issei is not that kind of person. But why is there only 2 coins? Wasn't there 3 coins missing? Does this mean... Is this the work of a ghost then? You're fucking cute. But no. There were 3 missing, but now we only found 2? Couldn't the culprit simply have carried 2 of them? But there should have been 1 left in the diner. Still, is it impossible to even enter in the diner in the first place? No, there's a good chance. What are you saying? You don't mean... You're surprisingly quick-witted, Kanjiro. We found the black coin, so I can start this now? If you're trying to show off, then shut up. This is a trial, and one we can't afford to lose. Hey now, let's not probably declare violence in this sacred courtroom. Shut up, Bear, don't interrupt the discussion. Now I'm the one bullied? Yeah, this is good. I won't interfere more, so do a good job from now on. Oh, I think this is his way of sulking somehow. Sorry, but he's not somehow sulking. He's completely sulking. Don't mind talking about that thing. Let's discuss more important matters. Moving along, you guys seem to be discussing this with the premise that if the entrance to the diner was locked, means entry is impossible. But is that really true? If there's some kind of way to get in and out of the diner during the night, this discussion so far would be meaningless. How is it possible for someone to enter and exit the diner at night? There is no such way. Nonsense. How would they get into the diner in the middle of the night? How could there possibly be? Are you really certain there is absolutely no way? We still don't know much about this place. What if there was another way to access the diner that we don't know yet? Are you being stupid now? Do you know how many times we've investigated so far? If you didn't find anything during the investigation, it's obvious there is no such method. You couldn't find it with such investigation, so there must be a hidden method. In fact, someone has already entered the diner during nighttime and stole the coins. Isn't there enough evidence about this? Hey Bear, the hidden method or whatever, does it really exist? It may exist or it may not. I mean, why would I answer you in the first place? Didn't you tell me not to meddle? It's more exciting this way. But wait, isn't that a little weird? What are you referring to? I mean, the no entry areas are determined by the school rules, so I wondered if it would be a violation of the rules to enter during those times. That's right. He said that if we violate school rules, the rule keeper will do something to punish us. The very premise that you can sneak in the diner from the beginning is wrong. You see now, are you still going to continue that bullshit? Is it really nothing? There's still a type of person who can enter safely into the off-limits areas. Now you're being funny. I don't think there's anybody who can dodge all those bullets. There is no such person in our group. You don't need to. I'm talking about someone that the gun wouldn't point at in the first place. For example, the mastermind. What? Oh, what a twist. What? Mastermind, what do you mean? Think about it. Given the nature of the situation, that's actually a great point. If there is no murder, this communal life is in a complete stalemate. That's true. If no one killed, there would be no trials. But the mastermind doesn't want that. This time they put a lot of effort into giving us motive, and as a result, the incident took place. However, there's no guarantee this pattern would continue forever, because they have to prepare for a situation where we won't move despite being motivated. So let's ask, what is the most efficient way to progress the situation if you're stuck in such a deadlock? That there's a traitor, you mean that? Yes, the situation changes drastically when a murder occurs by someone in a stalemate. Each of us doubts everyone and would struggle to survive. From the point of view of the mastermind, it's a drawn picture that fits their taste. Is there any guarantee that the mastermind hasn't even planted traitors in our group to bring such an effect? The question is, who's the traitor? What now? Why are you laughing? It's a bit funny. Do you guys really not know who the traitor is? Wait, we should know? Any option to guess is already over. I thought it was possible for you guys to think, but I suppose it was my mistake. No way. Exactly. I think the traitor who was with the mastermind is Kanaise. What? Really now? As proof of that, the black coins came from her locker. That's it, I can't listen to this guy any longer. You, don't insult Miss Ise anymore. Even when I explain the possibilities logically, you're biased towards emotions in the end. So fucking true, this line aged well. It's hard to even admit that. Kana was in pain too. Right, there were only 2 black coins in Kana's locker, so how do you even explain that? Simple. Kanaise, who stole them, must have already used one for the crime. It was already used in the crime? If she had the black coins, she could use the drawing machine in the gym. The machine was full of weapons. If Misako's verification really works perfectly, then there's only one possibility left. The crime was committed with a weapon pulled from the drawing machine. There was also a knife and similar types of weapons inside. There's nothing strange about it. The air became heavy. The possibility of a traitor that Shozo suddenly brought up. The others who were shaken by it had a stance of, I can't believe it, and the possibility was, it may be possible. I don't understand. Why does Shozo keeps making things worse? Fine, let's concede for this time that there is a way to get into the diner at nighttime. And let's agree that Kana, as you hypothesized, was the traitor and got her hands on the coins. However, there's one thing I don't get at all. Right, if Kana is the culprit, who stole the coins? Their problem would be, if she stole the coins, where did she get the weapon? Why was Monokuma upset? Why was she killed? Oh, cool. Why was Kana killed? You mean we don't know that yet? That's the weird thing. If, as Jesse said, Kana stole the coins and then exchanged one for a weapon for the purpose of committing the crime, then someone in the trial should not have been here instead of her. But she still became the victim of this case. So what you're trying to say is, the girl who got the weapon can't die from the same weapon they got, therefore they can't be a culprit. Is your argument something along those lines? Yeah, that's it. So what if that happened? They succeeded in planning the crime and obtaining a weapon. However, when she tried to kill someone she had as target, the weapon was taken away from her and got killed. How about it? Anyone should be able to understand this enough. Don't mess with me, not to mention she ain't the kind. You don't want to say it, but unfortunately this time, we all have a common motive, our personal past. If there's a past you want to hide, it is enough of a motive for the crime. What if she was keeping appearances so far as acting in order to catch us off guard? As you could tell, she was the ultimate voice actor. She could have changed the tone in her voice depending on the current situation. Wow! Miss Ise is not so weak as to kill people because of her past, rather she was a strong-willed classmate who tried to overcome her misfortunes. can't believe that a person like that would do something like this. A person like that? Ha! How long are you going to stand by those words? If you give up and admit it, it would be easier to acknowledge it. There's nothing to acknowledge. On the contrary, the fact that the person you knew, Kanaise, was cruel enough to decide to kill people, that everything you've seen so far was a girl's lie. Isn't that laughable? Breakthroughs are pretty easy once you let go of your beliefs. You bastard! Hey, will you stop with that bullcrap right now? This is too much. The mood around the courtroom switched in an instant. Most of Shozo's words were with ulterior motives, but the existence of that possibility made them completely undeniable. Moreover, the coins showing up in Kana's locker were the evidence to support those claims. Wait a minute, if you tried to kill someone and got killed in return... Kazuki? I figured it out. With enough evidence I could present this other possibility. If this is enough, Kana's name would be cleared. Alright. Kana plotted to murder herself and she self-destructed. That can't be. She was cheering each one of you. Common motive exists. That's just a wild guess. There's no solid evidence. The black coins were found in her locker. Yeah. I believe that can be considered solid evidence. But that alone does not mean Kana plotted a murder. Why won't you admit it? The kind of person you guys believe. During the struggle with the culprit, she was hit by a surprise attack and fell down. But she was attacked from behind. Kana really was trying to kill someone and got attacked and said, why did she only get hurt from one side? Yeah. I can't skip this. Boom. Dun, 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 dun. 100. So now 100. Weird scoring system. It's still too early to conclude this is it. To think that it happened because the weapon was stolen and that someone killed her, because some parts of the story are suspicious. Oh? Kana's back was horribly mutilated, but there were no wounds on other parts of her body. If she attacked someone and then fought back, shouldn't there be traces of the fight in front of her or in other parts of her body? There were no injuries other than the cuts on her back, so you mean to say she couldn't have retaliated, is that it? Yeah, no matter how much you think about it, it's strange that she was hit in her back but no other wounds were found. But the coin that disappeared actually came from her locker. How are you supposed to explain that part? Right, this part is the most important piece of evidence supporting Shozo's claim. But I have another proof to deny this evidence. According to Shozo, Kana stole the black coins before 3 AM. But it's hard to conclude that that's the case. The part that's suspicious about the remaining coins, that is... This music's awesome. Tree neckers scanner. Nope. Water. 2 black coins found in Kana's closet were wet. Was there moisture left? The coins that were in the closet yesterday? When I found the coins, there was water left on the coins. Water? Shozo, if it was as you claim, it means that time that Kana stole the coins was at least before 3 AM before she died. If it took me that much time to find the coins, the remaining water in those coins should have dried up. That part is definitely a blind spot, but isn't it hard to determine it with just that one detail? Don't panic, I've already finished organizing my thoughts. Misako, didn't you say you overslept this morning and arrived late at the diner? What time was that? Maybe at 7:10? I think it was after 15 minutes. 15 minutes. Misako came out 15 minutes later than usual. And the coins were still with water remaining. That means... Hold it. What? The touch I felt back then was definitely... Misako, thank you. Thanks to you, I think I got it. Really? Kazuki, did you find out something? It was just a guess, but I think it's probably right. The culprit who stole the coins and put them on Kana's locker, that person is... Well, yeah, it has to be that guy. It's you. No. It's Shozo. Because his sleeves are wet, remember that? Shozo, was it you? This is unexpected again. Suddenly you're pointing at me. If you're simply probing a for a suspect, you might as well quit, don't you think? I'm not simply trying to point at you. I have the evidence for this. Fine then, let's hear it. First, I'll explain why you were able to steal the coins. The reason why you were able to steal the coins, it was because Misako overslept. I don't know the exact reason you would do that, but you were waiting at the diner before it opened, after realizing that Misako didn't come out. You went straight into the diner, picked up the coins, and then left. The coins were kept on the table so that they could immediately notice there was an abnormality. It wouldn't have been very difficult for him to pick them. This must have taken a minute at most, since they weren't so far from the door. Anyway, the bottom line is that he stole the coins, so he is the killer of this case, right? Maybe the fact that he was able to leave with the coins early in the morning, maybe it was to confuse the investigation after committing the crime. Still not enough. From the looks of your face, you can guess why I'm saying this, so I'll ask with no hesitation. Isn't it possible for anyone to steal the coins with the method you just described? Unless you make this perfectly clear, you should know that you're the only one pointing at one of the living people. No, there's definitely evidence. The texture I found while talking to Shozo earlier in the investigation, the evidence is... Where is it? Wet sleeves.
I got it.
Yeah, you got it, dude. Do you remember what happened in the women's locker room earlier? What do you mean? I grabbed your wrist. I'm talking about that time. That time. What about that? Clearly, I only held your sleeve for a moment, but it was wet enough to notice immediately. Don't you think that's strange? Since there was water in the coins and my wrist was wet, are you claiming I'm the culprit? Certainly, there seems to be a connection. But I was searched by Torea Katsuki. She should know better about that. Hey, is that true? Yeah, everyone has been body searched by me. Of course, even that guy. But when I did the body search, nothing came up. Didn't they hide it somewhere? If they did, we would have already found it, no matter how hard it was hidden. No, there was definitely a place to hide it. A place we hadn't been looking for. I did not expect it to look. If you think about it carefully, a place will definitely come to mind. Would you like to read an explanation regarding Hangman's Gambit? Wait, listen to my tutorial? Of course I'm gonna listen to my... Hangman's Gambit begins when random letters appear on the screen, puzzle-like elements. Similar to a large puzzle game when you fill in the letters, yada yada, left screen. Letter needs to be hit 3 times before it enters the blank space. If you try to fill in the wrong order, the word will not be entered, so pick wisely and think like Faraday. Instead, you will be led astray from the reasoning and your score will be reduced. My wishes you good luck. There's no point in pressing Z at random. The key for this will be to match the letters as quick as possible before these disappear. Let's begin the Hangman's Gambit. Alright. So the only other place where you can wet yourself is probably shower room or... Damn it. Shower room, bathroom. Where's D? R. Come on. Y. There you go. Cool. $5 million points. Son of a fuck. Did anyone check inside the washing machines? Washing machines? I thought they were working, so I didn't really went as far as to check on them. I didn't even look for the washing machines. The same goes for me. Judging from everyone's reactions, no one seems to have cared to check the laundry room. Alright, we're almost there. Now if you add the testimony of someone for this... Someone's testimony... Alright, I remember Akira saying something about the laundry. This day she put the laundry, yep. The place where Shozo hid the coins, it was inside the washing machine. If you put the coins inside the washing machine, will he be able to take them out later? I think it would take a long time if they get mixed in other people's clothes. Akira, you were there earlier, right? There was a pair of socks lying around. What if you put a coin in a sock and then hid it inside the washing machine. Then later you find the sock to retrieve the coin and throw the socks away. Is that how it happened? I searched the washing machine to find them, and my sleeves got all wet because of it. Wait, what's with this weird... Is this a bug? How about it, Shozo? Do you have any objections? That was not a bad guess, I will admit that. Even so, most of the evidence you prepared thus far has been circumstantial. Where's the direct evidence that proves exactly as you claim I did that? That's... Oh, excuse me for a second. Let's see. You! Where did you... Shozo made this face for the very first time. Oh, that's weird. Why does his sleeve smell like detergent? Are you certain? That washing machine, it came out with detergent mixed with water. Listening to Kazuki's words, I came over there just in case. Do you think I wouldn't notice the faint smell of detergent coming from your sleeves? Oh wait, of course, I wouldn't mistake this for soap. Ninjas have a very keen sense of smell after all. You've done something useless. What do you think now, Shozo? Anything else you want to object to? Answer me, why did you do this? You did it because he's the culprit, probably to confuse the investigation. So this guy really did that to Kana? Why the hell did you do that? What did you do wrong for you to kill her? Everyone, calm down. It hasn't been decided Shozo is the culprit. Shut up, there's nobody else other than him who can do this. Hey, hurry the hell up and confess. What did you really do? If you want me to confess, then I guess I should. You're correct. I was the one who stole the coins. However, I am not the culprit of this case. What a worthless excuse. Why would you admit it clearly when the truth has already been revealed? I was told to confess, so I did, but you don't believe it. So then can I show you proof that I am not the culprit? One weird thing that confuses me about this whole black coins thing that gives you weapons and stuff, honestly speaking, if they collected enough black coins, they can have, like, each one of them weapons and shit, and they can use it to, like, fucking, I don't know, use it to defend themselves against Monokuma or destroy the entrance while the others distract Monokuma and shit. Just saying. It's possible, I mean, there's a 50-50 chance they're all gonna die because of the machine gun cameras, but you can aim at the machine gun cameras first, you know? And yeah, I'm just saying. So then, can I show you proof that I am not the culprit? Proof that you aren't the culprit? Yeah, repeater. This. One of the 3 coins that disappeared from the diner. I found it on the 2nd floor. I've been holding it all along. This guy already explained what I did to hide them. So there's no need to explain, but why do you have the 3rd coin? And there's no way to sneak into the diner at night, because that was all a bluff I made up. Monokuma should know better about that part. Quite true, a trivial thing like a secret passage is a taboo that should never happen in a mystery novel. A mystery of that kind is just third-rate material. Ooh, did someone call out Danganronpa V3? But that is a good trial in V3 though. That cool part where Shuichi's like, I demand a retrial. That was so fucking cool. Oh, I just answered. Hey, am I the only one who doesn't understand this? Can somebody explain it in an easy way? Why isn't this guy the one who done it? This idiot again. Calm down, Shinami. Let me summarize and explain. Anyways, I need to organize the flow of events. I'll have to make it clear for this scenario. Okay, let's begin. Logic Dev will now begin. Would you like to read an explanation? I'll read this ultimate tutorial, sure. If Maya is going to read the tutorial forever, I'm gonna keep reading the tutorial. Play a game simulating your brain in which you derive the answer from several logical questions. Your goal is to reach the final destination of your brainstorm. Obstacles will show up along the way. You will need to use the controls in order to reach. Don't I have a skill that helps me with the obstacle thingy? Basically, if you bump into a wall or obstacle, your points will be deducted. Purple obstacles can be jumped over, but walls cannot be jumped over. However, please note that if there's an empty space, if there's a blue ramp, you can jump over them automatically. In addition, when you reach a certain point in the process, the intersection question will appear. These branching points divide the path, of course, depending on the answers to the questions. Right. During these moments, go on the path you believe is right. Be aware that answering the question in the wrong manner will, of course, reduce your influence. Once you lost all your HP, the course will restart. Control arrow keys. To move this character, you can jump with selection key. Okay. Okay, let's go. Logic dive. 2, 1. Crap. I hate this crap. Ugh, shit. Uh-oh. Too fast. I might fall in this question 1. What was the way to obtain the weapon using the black coin lottery machine? What? Okay. Speed vault. Oh shit. What does speed vault do? Oh crap. Oh shit. Okay. Okay. If a black coin was used from there, how many black coins should remain in total? 2, right? Yeah. Okay, next. So narrow. Yay, this is really helpful in the obstacle thingy. Because of Toshiro's skill. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Was there a way to take it to the dive during? There wasn't. During nighttime hours, there wasn't. Fuck. -10. Shit. This is fucking bullshit. Oof. 2, there wasn't. Yeah. 100? 100. Nah. It's probably like 30 or something. 40. God damn it. Bullshit scoring. I'll summarize from the beginning. As Shozo just mentioned, as long as there is no secret entrance to the diner, it must be clear that there was no mistake in Misako's management. Then the corporate, to be out of Misako's control, they must have obtained it from the lottery machine. There were a total of 3 missing coins and Kazuki found 2 of them. The other one was missing, so we determined that the culprit used it to get the weapon. Yeah, that's right. But the fact that Shozo had the remaining coin that we thought was already spent means that Shozo did not use it. I get that part, but then why? Think, how could they do the crime without a weapon, you idiot? Oh, yeah, that is true. They have so much trouble making the fool understand. Shut it, who asked you to worry about that? Anyway, you can tell that this clears my suspicions, right? Throw away everything else and let's just ask one question. What now? Why did you do this? Why did you insult her with such stupid tricks? You insulted me when I only suggested a possibility. That is a big leap of ignorance. It was a possibility, plus you made it a self-play in the end, so answer me already. There is no deep reason. What? It would have been a pretty boring incident if it had just been left as it is. So I planned this to add a little entertainment, that's all. Entertainment? It's the long-awaited class trial, but it's no fun if things end so easily. It's more thrilling to have a little mystery to solve. Did you guys also have to roll your heads as thanks to that? So, you said she might be a murderer and insulted her from beyond the grave for fun? Is that what you're trying to say? If that's how you see it, then it's like that. It's alright? This little dogshit bastard. What do you think about people? Do you treat a friend who died unjustly for fun as a mean person enough to plan a murder? Like I told you, I don't see you guys as friends. Shozo, no matter what, you shouldn't say things like that. That was true. That's fine. Thanks to those words, even my uncomfortable feelings will fly away. Be prepared after the trial is over. I will kill you. Oh yeah? Then I shall look forward to it. What will you do and how you will do it? Alright. Hey, calm down for now. That's right. First we have to solve the case. Then you can take your revenge or vent out your anger. I think so too. I guess now it's time to focus on the trial. Damn it. Hey, don't kick that too hard. No matter how sturdy the podium is, it will break if you keep kicking it like that. Why are you interfering again? Read the mood already, you stupid bear. Alright. Still, thanks to solving Shozo's actions, I came up with a clue that completely narrowed down the suspects. Really? I don't wish to be impatient because it's a simple conclusion made by process of elimination, but anything is fine, so just say it. If you don't say it soon, she's going to explode. Right. What do you have to say? Eek, scary look. She's so cute. Huh? Kazuki, please help me. What I'm trying to say, you know it, right, Kazuki? Oh, I mean, kinda? Then I'll ask you. Okay. Can't help it now, Mike, she looks so scared. I think I understand what Mike's trying to say. There's no way to escape Misako's management and obtain a weapon that easily. Therefore, the culprit obtained the weapon using a black coin from the black drawing machine. However, the 3 black coins kept at the diner have already been found intact. Then it wasn't the ones in the diner that were used. The person who received the recent black coin and was able to use it is that one guy. It was you! No. Oh, she's so cute, but you can't do that.
You're the only one.
Yeah, because... And the other person is... Let's see. That guy. Yeah, the other guys, right?
You're the only one.
Yep. The 2 that lost for how many times now? Suspended. Yes, I would like to say thank you very much. I'm going to take a break here. I'll be back in the jiff because my throat really hurts.